has been declared war against this country and the Western civilization for years.
Right.
1993, the first attack on the World Trade Center. The coal, embassies around the world. Consistently, it's been consistent.
Right. And Eric Holder and Janet Reno were also behind Waco. Don't forget behind also with the what happened with back in '93, the World Trade Tower. We had Bin Laden back in 1993. Okay, we had Osama bin Laden back in 1993, and they didn't do anything about it. This is under the Clinton administration. Hillary and Eric Holder are both responsible.
Clinton admitted Forsyth had Obama had Osama bin Laden on their sites 4 times during his administration.
That's correct.
And the reason why they didn't take him out, and they could have, is because they didn't have any legal grounds to do it. In other words, they think it's a criminal activity, not a war, and that's what made this country vulnerable for the original 9/11 attack.
And we're vulnerable again. That's the thing. Right now, it's ridiculous. We are degrading our own country right now. In safety.
We now have evidence that the Obama administration, through Hillary Clinton, funneled weapons through Benghazi.
Yes, correct.
To Al-Qaeda and the Qaeda rebels in Libya.
Right.
Not just to help out the Syrian rebels in Syria, but also the rebels in Libya, which is Al-Qaeda.
Mm-hmm. And Tom Ray stepped down for Mayor Bloomberg. We knew that was going to happen. We told you way back when, a year and a half ago. I told you, Tom, rewatch. Tom Ray is going to resign from Mayor Bloomberg. We told you about it. Sure enough, it happened. And we got that from the Daily Caller today, Daily Caller. So, that's nothing new.
Now,
we knew that's going to happen.
There's a report coming out this evening that after the November elections, Eric Holder is supposed to resign from the Attorney General.
Thank God, it's about time. We need him to resign.
That's the story coming out late this afternoon and this evening.
Well, let's get out. Let's do it.
They're trying to walk it back, but the story's out there.
Right. Well, let's do the same thing with Haenry Reid. Why not?
Harry Reid. Okay, Harry Reid. It's funny that Harry Reid called Obama a white black person during the debates. He wasn't black enough, but that's Harry Reid. Mm-hmm. Talking about Obama during 2007.
Right.
And then he goes ahead and criticizes Bundy for his statement. And when the New York Times took his statement out of context,
right.
Basically, what Bundy said, he did the wrong. I gotta admit, he did do it the wrong way, but he meant something different. And what he meant is something that you and I talked about for years, and that is that right now the biggest slave traders in the world today is the Obama administration.
That's right.
They literally have the black community and the minority community chained. And I repeat the word chained to the federal government for their entitlements. They do not want them to get out of it. They want to keep them in the entitlement phase because they'll be relying on them, in other words, the Obama administration, the Democrats, for the livelihood, so they vote for them every single time. They are not friends of the black community. The Democrats and Obama's not friends of the black community. They're keeping them down. They're keeping them chained to the government. Mm-hmm. And that's what he was talking. That's what he meant by they actually were better off before Obama, the government, and everything else, going back into the 1800s and the early 1900s. The reason for that because they actually have families and they work together as a family to do something to try and bend themselves. Right now, they're not doing it because they're tied into chains to the federal government as slaves to the federal government for their benefits.
Right.
That's what he meant.
Right. I know. And we talked, like I said, we talked about this way back when. We knew this was going to happen. It's a matter of time when they actually expose it, I'm just waiting for time to be on Fox News,
Now
it's a matter of time right now.
And this is coming, and before he said all that, he actually said the Mexicans and the black community have the potential to be the best thing in the world if they work hard Times took that part out and left the other part, which left it out of contact, and everybody's running away from him, calling him a racist when he's not. He's telling him that they could do better than the government, that they could do better than relying on entitlements like food stamps and welfare. They don't need that. They could become better in society